Hey everybody, this is Colby, and I want to do a little video really quick for you on the Analogue Pocket. Just an honest review. I haven't actually used one before. I've heard a lot about them, but I'd never used one before. So here is the unboxing. And I'm also going to compare it to other Game Boy versions, such as the 101, the 01, and also the Game Boy Advance. And yeah, it's really not a lot besides that. I'm just going to do like a really short video, an honest video. This is not an endorsement or an ad. It's not an affiliate. I genuinely just wanted to have one in my collection. And I know there's a lot of scalpers out there. So I was able to get one for MSRP. And let me go grab these real quick. Yeah, I was able to get one for MSRP, guys. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to grab one because I'm not really a fan of scalpers. And because of scalpers, I held off on getting one for a long time. Let's just hope it's charged. So this is how it came, exactly like this. Ooh, that's sharp. It's actually a pretty big display. So here's your display compared to a Game Boy SP. You can see it's got a pretty significant size on it. Oh, and there goes that. I do have an SD card for this, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not even sure what needs to go on it. So this just came off the back. I didn't really have to pull on that. It just kind of came out. Then this tab right here comes up. Ooh. All right, so that's the back side right there. It's kind of a cool little, it's kind of, I can see how it can be uncomfortable after a while, but let's go and pull this guy right here up. First thing I'm going to do before we even do a review, I'm going to put a tempered glass on it. I ordered screen protectors. I ordered them from Amazon because they were actually cheaper on Amazon. I think it was like $8 for 3 of them on Amazon. And when I went to Analogue website, it was like almost $20 or $30 for a screen protector, I think. So I didn't really want to play with that. So I just went ahead and I bought the off-brand. I'm not sure how to pull these guys up, but we're going to just be savages. It's going to be a savage. Alright, so we're going to pull out, this is probably screen protector cleaners, and then, yeah, we got some nice screen protectors in here. So here's the first one right here. We're going to, this screen is clean, so I'm not even going to clean it. I mean, I just took the protective film off. We're just going to lay this on there, and then, I guess this says, step 1, remove mask, attach this tab. Okay, so I guess we're just going to pull right here. Oh, this is the sticky spot, okay. And we're just going to center on this guy right here as well. I guess we'll just center it like that, maybe. That's not centered. Much better. Okay. You guys can see it taking its spot. It's going to have a little bubble on it, which I can get that off pretty easily. Thought I had a credit card in here, but I guess I don't. So we're going to find something to flatten this. Okay, that should be good. So there we go. Okay, so now the review can start, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just really peculiar about my stuff. I don't want to get scratches on it or breaking it. So the first 3 minutes of this video was quite literally just, I guess, unboxing with screen protector. So in the back we have the Game Boy Advance pins. You probably can't see them. It can also play Game Boy Color games such as Pokemon Red and Blue. And let's just turn it on. That's the first thing we're going to do. So on the bottom, it's USB-C. That's how you charge it. It has a Game Boy port as well. Welcome to Pocket. Might have to set it up first. Like I said, I've never used one. I guess we could start the tutorial. Press this button. Press this for start. Select. Volume up. Press to get it to mute. And hold analog and press volume for brightness. Okay. Hold analog and left or right to cycle. Oh! Okay. Hold analog and press start to screenshot. Okay, that's actually really cool too because sleep and wake. And there's a little, you know, EULA, because they don't make sure you're not pirating games on here. You guys can read all that if you want. You agree. All right, let's start. Today's date is 2025 March. Oh, shoot. March, and it is the 15th almost now, right? Let's look. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, it's the 15th. Continue. It is now 1:17 a.m. Yeah, I'm early on this, guys. I got this, and I was really excited about it. I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to do a video, because I'm just so excited, and I want to play it tonight. So now we're going to just click on, we're going to hold power button off. Just shot it down. Okay. So let's look at the game. So let's just back up. Okay. I have two different Game Boys here. That's the 101. This right here is the Game Boy 001. This is the OG model right there, 001. We're going to look at this display real quick. It's got one brightness, and this is the dark setting right here. That's the brightest it goes, right? It's kind of a good display, right? So we go to the 101, which is the upgrade with the brighter screen. Already a cleaner image on that. You guys can see just the night and day between 01 and 01. So here's our image right here. You can already see right there the image is just so much better on the 101. And then we can go right here, and it goes even brighter. So the 101 was it just had better lighting. It was backlit. And now the moment of truth. Let's pop this guy in. Again, this can play. I mean, it barely goes in there. Look at that. This can play Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games. And in Advance, you can get an adapter for the back. It can play Game Gear games, Atari games. It's really neat. Okay. Let's play the cartridge. Nintendo. Okay, so Pokémon Emerald. Let's play it. That's a bigger. Oh man, I'm already loving the image. Can you make it bigger than that? I'm not loving the black lines. If I'm being honest, the image is beautiful. How do you change the color again? Oh, okay. So look at this. This is how it would look on the Game Boy Advance. Here's like the Pokemon Red graphics. Oh, look at that. Original 101. You guys see that? Original 101, original Game Boy. So we can already see the differences between the other two games. And then here's the analog. So there's only 3 options for this right here. But that image is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And the speakers are loud. That's gorgeous. Wow. Again, this is not an ad, guys. I genuinely just wanted to have one. Okay, cool. I'm going to go grab a Pokemon Red, and we're going to look at all the images on that as well, okay? So y'all just stand by real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. While I was in the garage, I also grabbed a few other items. So on the bottom, we see it does have a Game Boy adapter port. We have a Type-C charging port, and we also have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can use your old headphones. We also have an SD card slot as well, which I guess is for boosting cheats, for boosting in cheat codes, and maybe for ROMs as well, to play ROMs. But I wanted to check all of the other items. I want to see if the original items would still work on it. So we're going to try to plug this guy in right here. It looks like that's not going to work. All right, they did not account for that. Looks like that's not going to work on here. Unfortunately, which if that's not going to work, that means that the GameCube adapter, which is used to connect to Pokemon Coliseum, it looks like it may not connect. It may read that. It's really it's got about a good half of it in there. So that might work. Again, I don't really have a way to test that right now in the video, but it probably would not recognize those. But I do want to check. I want to see if it can recognize trading, because I figured those weren't going to work, so I grabbed my other cable as well. I want to see if this can trade to a regular Game Boy. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in here, and we're going to plug in one of our Game Boy 101. And I want to check Pokemon Red. Like I said, I want to see all the color options. But I want to make sure it recognizes it as a Game Boy. So I want to see if it'll let me trade or not. And in order to do that, I'm just going to boot up the games. So I want to make sure it can recognize it as a game. It's already got a longer boot up, which is fine. Not really that big of a deal. Turn that down though. We'll go over here to keyboard. No, that's records. Alright, so real quick, we're going to go to the PC real quick. Oh my goodness, hold on guys, sorry. We're going to go upstairs and see if it will trade on the cable. Again, I want to make sure all my stuff works. And so you guys have an honest review as well. I have not tested this, so this is the first I'm hearing about it. We're going to do Trade Center. There's already a save on here. Would you like to trade Pokemon? Yes. Okay, let me go get a Pokemon real quick. I have to have 2 Pokes on me, it says. That's shiny, nice. Okay, we're just gonna put some Pokes in our inventory. Sorry, I was probably blurring, guys. We're gonna trade some Pokes. Again, this is very honest. I'm not trying to sell the product or not sell it. I'm just trying to check stuff out for you guys before you buy it. Look at that. Confirm. Start linking with 2 players. So look at that. Look at that, guys. It does recognize it as a Game Boy. That's really, really cool, actually. But one thing I didn't like about the game, so on this... Oh, it's too late. Anyways, on here my headband's green. On here my headband's red, because I'm on Ruby. But when you go to Ruby, they're both red. Save. I'm just going to save and boot them off real quick, y'all. Okay, so we know the trade cables work. That's actually really cool, because I was hoping that worked. So now that that's done, let's pull the cable out. Now up next, we had the next text, which was the cartridges. Unfortunately, I don't have the Game Gear adapter. I think it's like $100. I'm not a fan of that being exposed back there. I don't know what that is back there, but it's exposed. Not sure what that connector is. But anyhow, we got Pokemon Red right here. It looks like it's going to be perfectly flush with the Game Boy right there. It's flush. Also, it says Analogue Pocket down there. It's pretty cool. So I guess if you have an SD, you can ROM some stuff. Here's all your screenshots, tools. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. Getting a little personal with me, getting up close. We can see we have 74% battery as well right there. So let's just click on Play Cartridge. Okay. This one does go full screen. It doesn't have the black lines, it looks like. That's actually really cool. So I'm actually going to... Oh, man, let's look. Okay. Here's the original Game Boy. Here's the Game Boy Light. So you can see there's some differences here. This is green. It's a green, ugly green color. This is your black and white. This is your light. Oh, pinball neon. That's a lot. That's a bit much. This looks like we're playing in the underworld, like we're going through hell. Here's the vacuum fluorescent, and I guess that's all of our options. But this is definitely more enjoyable than looking at the green, I think. Like you can. Oh, and then they have the black and white, which is upscaled. That looks very upscaled. Here, let me zoom in real quick. You guys can see this looks like it's pretty upscaled. Here, let me do the colors again for y'all. We're up close now. There's your DMG, which is the original Game Boy. That one's a bit much. And this is the, one more, it will give you the, here's the analog. I like that one the best. It's just bright. It looks really cool. I think we did the glitch on this one. Let me look. Yeah, we got a Pokemon here. Stats. I traded a Japanese Pokemon to this game. I think I broke the save. I traded a Japanese Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I traded a Japanese Suicune. I can't remember. Or a Mewtwo, maybe. Alright, that's the original Red and Blue. Now, what I also want to give you guys a look at. Let me zoom out. I have Pokemon Yellow right here as well, and Pokemon Trading Card Game. These are both different color schemes as well. So we're going to pull out Yellow. And run it real quick. Again, we're going to zoom in. 1, 2. There we go. Special edition yellow. Pretty cool again that it just zooms right in. This one already off the top has color. Actually really bright imaging too. This one I just started to save, I think. So right here we have the original LCD. I guess that's all you get. You just get 3 options. You get LCD plus, LCD, and analog. Which it seems like on analog it's a little upscaled from what the original was. Quite literally just pixels. Oh, we just got jumped. Yeah, that just looks... On here you can see all the individual pixels. You go over here, it doesn't have all the background pixels. So it definitely cleans the game up a little bit. Like I said, I mean, if you prefer using the pixels on the background, like, 'cause that's how we played growing up. If that's your thing, that's cool, but I like the upscaled. It's just brighter. And lastly, we're going to test Pokemon Trading Card Game. I want to put this back up first because I like to keep my games looking neat and organized. Well, shoot. Anyway. Those are reproduction cases, by the way, guys. I got my brother made those for me. Just because I like to keep my games organized. Some of them have manuals in them, like the original manuals. These two do not. But my Sapphire and my Emerald have cases. Trading card game. Already, wow. Look at them colors, y'all. Look at them colors. Okay, so this one right here is one of the color games that had colors. This is your original Game Boy Color. Because this game wasn't on DMG. This was a Game Boy Color game. That's your LCD Plus. Again, I'm thinking my favorite color scheme was the upscale. I mean, it takes the pixelation out of the game. Like, you guys can see all these corners and pixels and stuff like that. And we just go over. And it's no longer pixelated. It makes it seem like a modern game, really. Yeah, so the DMG games, they just had no color. So that's probably the extent of the review, guys. I'm not going to do the drop test. This is not really a thing we're going to do today. But I did test the Game Boy Color games, DMG games, Game Boy Advance games. And I showed you guys the application of putting on tempered glass. Other than that, there's nothing really to show you guys. So, you guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you guys like this, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to make more videos for you guys. We're at 26,000 subscribers, on the way to 100,000. So, please drop that subscribe. And, yeah, guys, for the 4th time, this is not an ad. This is literally just for fun. If you guys like this, please make sure you guys drop a like and comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I enjoy making videos, guys. I just do it for fun, so whatever you want me to do, I'll do. I want to do more Pokemon Coliseum videos. Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD, Gales of Darkness are my upcoming videos. And we are going to complete... We're trying to complete Emerald 100% Pokedex. That's one of my goals. This is an authentic copy, as you guys can tell. I want 100% this game, so if that's something y'all want to see, let me know. I'm definitely down to do it for you guys. Get my decks completed. So, alright, y'all. Well, we'll see you in the next video. Make sure you guys share this if you guys enjoyed this. And if you're thinking about getting one, I would say send it. Don't pay the scalper prices, though. Just pay the MSRP, guys. Go on the website. They restock them all the time. Just go check them out, okay? Alright, y'all. Y'all have a safe day, and we'll see you guys next time.